Grand Rising Soul Family, Chelsea coming on to bring you the tea, okay? We're going to tap into collective energy. If it's for you, you'll know. If not, you got to let it go, okay? Enjoy the show and always use discernment while watching tarot. We're going to tap in. We're going to see what Spirit has for us. Hope y'all have been enjoying the readings lately. I kind of cut the times nearly in half, so hopefully we're still getting the same amount of information, but in a shorter amount of time. Been guided to try that out for about a week and a half, so that's what I'm gonna do. Ooh, Eight of Wands. We got some kind of fast-moving communication coming in. Okay, High Priestess, you may be feeling this coming in. Okay, your intuition telling you here. You got your guard up. Queen of Swords. Something about this this communication coming in, being worried that whoever it's coming in from is going to be from an unhealed standpoint. That could be significant. But you've done a lot to heal since this person has been in your life or had something to do with you here. So you're very protective and defensive over your energy. We've got the King of Swords here, defensive and protective. All right. But this is, I'm feeling like this is something good that's coming in. This is something you need to know. Something you'll be grateful to hear. I've got Knight of Pentacles. It's taken a long time to come in. Okay. You may have been wondering whether or not, like, depending on the situation here, like it could have been movement that you made and you that was depictive of this coming in for you. Maybe you were questioning whether or not you made the right moves to ensure that everything plays out the way it should. Yes, you did. Everything is going the way it's supposed to go. Okay. Ace of Wands. Bright, fiery, passionate new beginning here. It's a new start. A rebirth, and that's going on top of underneath this Eight of Wands. So whatever this information here is coming in is going to be extremely liberating. This is something you want, something you need. So I'm getting the energy like when we pulled that you were defensive and worried. Confirmation with the spiritual burps about where the information was coming from, because sometimes we pick up on it and we have certain people that kind of come in and out of our energy, whether we're speaking to them or not, because they can't let us go. They're thinking about us, yada, yada. And you're worried that maybe this information is coming from that person. I'm hearing, no, it's not. Okay. Victory is yours. Yes. And it's going under the High Priestess. So you made the right moves. Okay. This could be something to do with a job you're waiting to hear back on something from, but you manifested this, the Magician. It's coming in. Amethyst could be highly significant, as well as citrine, carnelian, and fire quartz. Bees are also significant. We've got 10 of Wands here. Something that you manifested to be able to release the stress, the burdens that you carry, the financial difficulties that you've been going through. Moving on to Kamawadas, baby. It's about to get better. Okay, we got Emperor mode here. So somebody could be an entrepreneur. You could also be a father. Don't have to be. I feel like it's an Emperor energy that's coming in to give you this information that you have manifested here. Some kind of boss energy. Somebody of a higher authority or status that is going to make a difference in your life. Okay, that is super duper exciting. Let's do this. Okay, it could be raining. Raining in your area lately. We've got mountains. Knock Me Down by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, but like, I don't know. Somebody's tried to knock you down in the past. Yada, yada. There's a reason why your defenses are in place. Okay, but you've elevated so much, these people can't touch you anymore. So the things that are coming into you are good. You've reached the summit. Okay, something about staying in a hotel is highly significant. Okay, living in a hotel or a motel. I've had to do that. Lots of rumors swirl when you get stuck in that situation. Okay, conquering divides. Connecting pathways. Somebody could work in a factory. People like to speculate. Something about partying, but it's in reverse. Yeah, you deserve what's coming in, okay? Expect it. Something about filling up on gas. You may have just been to the gas station. All right. Something weird could have happened at the gas station too. I don't know. We've got a park. Nature's haven. Something about going on a picnic could be significant for someone. And we've got trains. Okay, something about subway systems or railways could be significant to you. It could be how you get around. Okay, we've got airport hit the train. So something about a subway or a train station that brings you to the airport, or that's connected in some sort of way. Okay, and then we've got desert on the bottom. All right, Spirit. What do we need to know? Toxic waste. Something about a spill could be significant. Oil, we did pick up on factory. Something about toxic waste from a factory is highly significant. We've got a fake influencer coming out here. Okay, and a player, so that could be somebody you used to deal with. What are they finding out information about? Somebody's doing anything for content, going under that fake influencer. Like they're doing anything to get paid, doing some crazy shit. All right, somebody from your past. You already know this, I think. This is just confirming something for you, okay? You have boundaries, healthy boundaries, which is why this is coming in. No more mental strain. All right, sustainable development is highly significant, and you wear your heart on your sleeve. Something about networking, all right? Has everything to do with what's coming in for you. You made the right connections, okay? Something about perks. Perks coming in for you. Radiation. Chernobyl just came out, okay? So something about radiation, nuclear radiation is highly significant as well. Somebody could work for a nuclear plant. Yeah, we got thirst trap going underneath that fake influencer doing anything for content. Somebody's being a little hoe out in these streets. Okay. Masculine or feminine. Somebody's got an OnlyFans. Okay, this is somebody who has intimacy issues. All right. There's a reason why they do what they do. They don't have, like, there's something here about lack of respect for your body. There's something about doing anything to get money. It's not worth it. I know the money's good, but it's not worth it. You can do better. That's what I just heard, okay? We've all been somewhere. We've all had to do and go through crazy things, but it doesn't have to be your end game. I'm starting to get lower back pain, so that could be significant for someone. Something about driving long, like a long car ride or something, and getting back pain from that. All right, somebody here could suffer from an eating disorder or did in the past. This doesn't have to be your energy. Okay, somebody drives an electric vehicle. Somebody's really good at science, like chemistry. Somebody could be a chemist, a scientist. Somebody's got a political affiliation here going underneath networking, telling you something big. All right. There's lack of sexual desire. And then it goes underneath perks, and they're giving me the intimacy issues. And I'm like, whoever this is doesn't even like doing what they're doing, but the money's good. They've lost like their libido. There's no sexual desire there. Okay. Insecurity issues are connected to that. I don't know if this is you from your past or someone else, so please only take what's for you. Hydroelectric power. Okay, there's something about that factory that's highly significant. Delicate matter. You may have picked up on some kind of toxic waste, some kind of disaster here happening at some sort of facility. You could be finding out about that. Okay, and then there's something here about the political. I don't know, like there's something big that's coming from this, but that's part of it, not all of it for everybody. Okay, that part's not going to resonate for everybody. Okay, Aaron Brockovich is highly significant. 10:23, 1:23 on the clock. All right, Spirit. Yeah, this information coming in is wanted. You have passion, okay? Kicking ass. Numerology is significant to someone here, all right? You've had voodoo placed up against you. They're about to get knocked out for that bullshit. India could be significant for someone, and boss is coming after that. So somebody could have a boss who's from India or have that kind of a background. All right. August being significant. August could be somebody's name or a birth date or some sort of anniversary or something. Okay, and we got private plane coming out. And there was something to do with networking and politics. So there could be something about emissions too from private planes. Okay, we've got Pennsylvania. Sports. OnlyFans. Thank you, Spirit. Something about OnlyFans in August is highly significant. I Can See You by Taylor Swift. Somebody's watching somebody here. Secret agent kind of energy, spy energy. All right, we've got a roof rack. Somebody's got a roof rack on their vehicle. Somebody could be indigenous. Okay. Hooking ups in reverse. Protecting your sexual energy, your sacral energy. We've got Northern Ireland. Here, it's hitting voodoo. Ages 25 to 30. Somebody could have hired somebody to try and do something against you to stop you from being able to ascend. We've got a life insurance policy on top of kicking ass. So somebody may have had a life insurance policy on you and they couldn't take you out. Something to do with plants, possibly toxic plants, are significant to do with that. This has worked for them before, has killed before. All right, so that's highly significant for somebody in the collective. There was a life insurance policy out on you and they haven't been significant, or they haven't been able to do it, they haven't been able to sacrifice you significantly because your archangels are protecting you, okay? PTSD from the things that you've been through. Domestic violence is significant for somebody. We've got a mechanic coming out and hitting OnlyFans. And code talk for an affair. So something about an attic and Captain Save-A-Ho. So somebody may have an affair with somebody who's an OnlyFans, has an OnlyFans creator, trying to save a hoe. No, that's a whole dumpster fire. What the hell? Private investigator. I said private eyes. We got Manitoba and you're glowing. Somebody's paying for sex. Okay, we've got a hybrid vehicle. And an old friend of yours is highly significant with an apartment. All right, Spirit, anything else? Don't trust anyone right now. Somebody redirected your mail at one point. Okay, barking dogs could be of significance or for you. You might be hearing those right now. Under pressure, hitting code talk for an affair, OnlyFans, and paying for sex. Somebody's going to get caught. There's some kind of something. Somebody might have put a private investigator on somebody to catch them in the act of something. You could be finding out about this. I'm not too sure. Somebody could need to use a cane or a walker. They could be healing from some sort of surgery or injury of some kind. It did say lower back pain, something about a car ride, and we've got planes here. Moon magic, all right, but your moon goddess is highly significant. Let go and let God, and that's what you're doing, okay? Having an awakening. You're a soldier for the divine. Dodge vehicles are highly significant. Okay, something's been hidden. It's about to be revealed to you. Somebody wears sunglasses a lot. That's significant. Something about somebody's sunglasses, and we've got Texas. A private school in Texas could be significant. Doesn't have to be. A private school that doesn't have a dress code is significant. Interesting. All right. So there's some kind of exposure on something that happened in the past. Okay. For this Captain Save-A-Ho, that's highly significant. The truth is going to be revealed. All right. Fame. You could be getting recognized for something you knew about this person. All right. We've got a natural disaster here, and you can't compete where you don't compare. So someone's about to experience a natural disaster. an exposure for something that they did in the past because they tried to fuck with you. Good job. Okay. This was a really good reading. I hope you were able to get some good information from it. This communication is coming in very, very quickly. Do it, whatever that means to you. When this comes in, you're going to know what to do. Trust your gut, trust your inner knowing, trust your guides. Okay. Don't doubt yourself. This is something that you really want. You really wanted this to come in. And so here it is. All right. Congratulations. You've been waiting a long time to hear this communication. Okay. Whatever this is going to make a difference in your life. Okay. I don't know what else to say about that besides congrats. You deserve it. I love you. Have a good day.